Hi, I'm Ty Evans. My wife and I and my children, we travel the country teaching clinics. This herdbound issue is one of the biggest complaints I get at my clinics. Folks come say, man, my mule's so herdbound, he's bucking me off, he's running over backwards on me, I can't leave the group. If the group leaves me, it's huge trouble. Aunt B in particular, the dark mule you're gonna see in this video, is super sticky. I've seen that mule kind of give Terry's wife a hard time.
I have 3 mules, and Babe is certainly the queen bee of the herd, and she really, Aunt B really wants to be with Babe all the time. If I load her in the trailer first, she's stomping in there until I get Babe in there. If I have her on the opposite side of the trailer while we're saddling up, she's nervous and needs to know where Babe is at. And when we're trail riding, she has to be right by Babe, and then everything's fine.
The other mule, Dirk's mule, the red mule, you know, that mule throws a lot of tantrums out on the trail as well. Dirk likes to ride in the group and then ride out of the group, which is great. That's what I suggest to everybody. But he has a hard time getting it done. And you're gonna see that mule come around pretty good today.
The problem I've had with Abby is she likes to be around our other horse. Our kids ride a smaller horse, Lady. Sometimes can be a little bit dangerous. There have been times when they've started to ride off and I'm not ready and not in the saddle, and my mule Abby will kind of panic.
You know, one thing to keep in mind, to not get too hung up on here, is that it's not just for herdbound. This exercise, it's applicable to if you got a mule that's barn sour, trailer sour, pasture sour, whatever. It's applicable to everything, and you can set it up in a manner that you can get your mule over it. But it's going to take some time, so I'd encourage you to practice this exercise quite a lot. This is Abby, and this is my friend Dirk Seitz. This is his mule, and she's been pretty darn herdbound. How old is she, Dirk?
7.
She's 7, and he's had a hard time getting her away from the herd. And let her kind of feel like she accomplished something. So she did pretty good.
Wow, I was impressed. I didn't expect Ty to ride without a bridle or a halter. That was kind of interesting. But I really like his idea of making the mule choose, letting the mule choose and letting it be the mule's choice and going the right direction. I was surprised that it didn't take as long as I thought it would.
Well, my plan is, after seeing what happened today and how Ty worked with her, I have a really good pasture that would work really well to do what we did today. And I certainly, after Ty said this is the first of 50 training sessions, a little bit overwhelming, but I enjoy working with my mules.
Well, I know that this is just the beginning of this exercise. Now it's up to me to go home and use the things that I've learned here today. I'm going to mimic this whole exercise again and do it at home and get her to understand that no matter where we're at, she's got to do the same thing. So.
Now, you're never going to get your mule 100% fixed from being herdbound. You got to remember that. They're herd animals, and so they crave that herd hierarchy. It has to be that way. But what they really crave, even more so, is leadership. So what I'm kind of doing is helping the mule make a choice here to see me as the leader and to go where I want to go. One of my favorite things about this exercise, and it doesn't really have much to do with herdbound at all, but just the mule's mental, the way it's thinking is so rewarding to me. You're giving this mule a chance to think through this stuff. You're giving it a chance to process this on their own and think, okay, what does he want? What are you trying to get out of me? I'm not up there, on the reins pulling on this mule. I'm not jerking its head around. I'm not doing nothing. It's free. It's free to go. And I love to see the mules changes mentally when they are allowed to make those choices. It makes a huge difference. We do this with our mules quite a bit, and the mental change is more rewarding than even the herdbound. Be sure to follow us on Facebook. Our Facebook page is TS Mules. We post videos of this. Often we do this demo at clinics, and there's a lot of times we'll post these little short clips from our clinics about this stuff, so you can see this quite often. On our website, you could go to tsmules.com. We have groundwork DVDs, we've got mulemanship DVDs, colt starting, and other things that you can check out on there.